Hey, it's Zach Helton here at Carl Smith Stadium. Media Day 2018, football right around the corner, and I've caught up with defensive coordinator Shap. Third year here at UVa-Wise. Last year, great run, nationally ranked defensive unit. How is that going to play coming into this year?
Well, the foundation is there, but we're going to have a lot of different kids. And ultimately, it's not about what we did last year. We got to do it again this year. So hopefully these kids, group of kids, and that's our job, is to make sure their mindset is where it needs to be to continue on what I think is becoming a tradition here for the defense. So we have our work cut out for us, but I think they can look to the past and say, we've done some good things, now we just got to continue it.
7 starters that you need to replace. How much of that kind of from spring ball coming in, hey, this is, we've kind of figured out where we're going with it, maybe no surprises in fall, or is things still wide open?
I think it's always wide open here, and that's, I think, probably the number one thing that our defense does do is brings out competition. And our kids are told that. Our seniors are told, if you don't come back in the right frame of mind, if you haven't taken care of business over the summer, there will be someone that will take your place. When we go recruiting, we tell them we're out there trying to find the guy to come take your place. Ultimately, if you're doing your job, that shouldn't happen, but the reality of it is, it will happen. There'll be some kids that will be passed by, and as long as we continue to do that, we're elevating our defense. So
now, there's only so much you can do from the sidelines or up in the booth during the games. Who do you say coming into fall camp is your defensive unit leader?
Well, really, we have one, and that would be Donovan Montague. He's someone that we got here, was a redshirt freshman or sophomore, and he's going to be a senior this year. He's grown every year, and we expect big things from him this season. He needs to bring it every day, and that's the part that he needs to learn, because everybody has off days. Hopefully he'll have very few of the off days, but he will be our one leader, the guy that's been there for the last 2 years.
Yes. With coming into the fall, 3-3-5 scheme, you've run that for a few years now. What intrigues you about the 3-3-5? What's comfortable about it to you?
Well, to say we're 3-3-5 that's kind of where the personnel starts. But if you ever watch our games, you realize that we're an even front, we're an odd front, we're both, we're everything. And I think that the multiplicity of it and the fact that we can get into so many different fronts allows us to do so many different things. I think it makes it hard for offenses to prepare for us. So from a personnel standpoint, it allows us to put a lot of athletes on the field, and that's something that we've been recruiting here the last few years, and I think that's something that plays into our hands. So it works well for us, and as you mentioned previously, and hopefully it will continue to do so.
Montague, as you stated, your unit leader. Who maybe you see from the outskirts coming in might have a big year in 2018?
That's going to be, there isn't a person, because there's so many kids that were in backup roles that have been in the program but really just haven't had a chance to show us what they have. That could be any number of people, so really it doesn't do me justice just to mention any one in particular. There's going to be a couple defensive backs that might fit into that role. You have a Marquise Hamilton, a Marcus Terror. You got, those are kids that have been in the program, that have played some. Their role is going to continue to grow, and then we've got a couple defensive linemen up front that are going to be seniors that need to have good years. The Chris Whites of the world and Bryce Hardy. So we've got some kids, but we also have some new kids that have come into the fold that I'm thinking that in the very near future, lots of people in this league are going to know about.
2018 football is here, August 30th, kickoff, 7 o'clock, Glenville State going to be right here at Carl Smith Stadium. Shap, Boyd, thank you as always for stopping by. Enjoy your third year, and go Cavs.
Thank you.